friends, I am Avadhoot and welcome once again to Quick Math Tricks for Kids, where you can learn handy math shortcuts to help you juggle small and big numbers in your head without fears and tears. In my previous video, I explained how you can speed multiply two-digit numbers with single-digit numbers. If you have missed it, do watch this video because learning this shortcut will make it easier for you to master today's little trick. I have provided the link for the same in the description box below. So, today let's go one step ahead and try our hand, or should I say brain, at 2 by 2 multiplication shortcuts. And here I will give out a little secret. The techniques that I will show you today can help you multiply two double-digit numbers without and even faster than a calculator. We will discuss 4 different methods for rapid 2 by 2 multiplication. These are 1. Window method, 2. Doubling-halving method, 3. Distance from 100 method, 4. Multiplying when either multiplicand or multiplier is close to 100. Which method you apply will depend on what the multiplicand and the multiplier are in a given problem. Of these 4 methods, I will show the first 2, that is window and doubling-halving method in this video, and I will deal with the other 2 techniques in my next video. Splitting the techniques this way will help you clearly understand the methods, give you time to practice and avoid confusions. So, you can consider today's video as part 1 of a 2-part series on 2 by 2 multiplication shortcuts. Alright, so now let's start with the first method, that is the window method. You can say that this method is a universal 2 by 2 multiplication shortcut strategy, as it works for all possible multiplier multiplicand combinations, and it's an excellent method to use when you don't have a calculator at hand. This method works as follows. Let's take the example 42 into 23. To solve this problem, first write 42 and 23 in their expanded forms. So, 42 becomes 40 plus 2 and 23 becomes 20 plus 3. Now, draw a square box and divide it into halves vertically and horizontally like this. Then, write the numbers 40 and 2 along the top of the square like this, and 20 and 3 along the left side of the square like this. Next, multiply each number on the top with each number on the left side and write each product in the corresponding cell. product 8. 40 into 3, that is equal to 120. 2 into 20, that is equal to 40. Again, these two multiplications are single digit multiplications with the addition of a 0 to the product. And finally, 2 into 3, that gives the product 6. Now, write the four products one beneath the other and finally add. So, 800 plus 120 plus 40 plus 6 is equal to 966. Thus, 42 into 23 is equal to 966. Initially, you might feel the need for a pen and paper when using this method. After all, there are 4 multiplications to do and 4 products to remember and add. But believe me, with practice, you can effortlessly compute it mentally too. You can say that this method is a must-know for any 2 by 2 multiplication because it lets you do single-digit multiplications and add zeros after the products whenever appropriate. And you do all multiplications first and add the products at the end. So, there is no question of forgetting a carry forward or an addition step in between. You might have experienced that this often happens with the normal right-to-left multiplication method, which I showed in the previous video. Hope you are clear so far. Now, let's look at the second 2 by 2 multiplication strategy, that is the doubling-halving method. As the name of the method suggests, in this method, basically halve one of the factors until it becomes a single digit number and correspondingly double the other factor. Let me explain this with an example. Consider the problem 17 into 36. To simplify this 2 by 2 multiplication, double 17 and half 36. So, 17 into 36 becomes 34 into 18. To further simplify the problem, again double and half. So, 34 into 18 will become 68 into 9. Now, all you need to do is to use the 2 by 1 multiplication shortcut I showed you in the last video. So, 68 into 9 is equals to 60 plus 8 into 9. Now, do 60 into 9 and 8 into 9. This gives us 540 plus 72. Simplify this addition as 540 plus 70 plus 2 and the answer you get is 612. Wasn't that really simple? Note that this strategy works well when at least one of the two factors, that is either the multiplicand or the multiplier, is an even number. This is necessary so that you can halve one factor to a whole number. This method is excellent to use when one of the factors a 5-ending number. Upon doubling, this number becomes a 0-ending number for easy calculation. For example, if you want to multiply 25 into 44, upon halving and doubling, this problem will become 50 into 88. Now, you can simply do 2 by 1 multiplication and add a 0 behind the product. So, 50 into 88 is equals to 4,400. Also, you should be able to have one of the factors to a single digit number to simplify calculation. For example, if you try to multiply 35 into 46 using this method, you will be stuck after the first step, that is 70 into 23, because you cannot have 23 further. In such cases, we just use the window method to solve the problem. So, friends, add these two tricks to your multiplication toolkit to impress your friends and teachers and become the star performer of your math class. And come back for my next video where I will explain the remaining two handy methods. Thank you guys for watching this video. As always, if you found it useful, do give it a big thumbs up, share it and subscribe too. Do tap the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. See you in the next video. Bye bye.